No way. Well, I didn't expect that. Hello and welcome to my workshop. On today's episode, we'll be conducting an experiment using a stuffed koala. Now, I have had requests for many years to do a stuffed animal inside of resin, and today is the day. Now, the way we're going to do this is by using some deep pour epoxy. Now, by using deep pour, it means we have many hours before this resin cures, allowing all the air that's trapped inside of here to get out. So hopefully it does work. I've got myself a big casting container. Now, I will have to stick this down inside, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is pour myself a base so we have something for it to stick to. So I've decided for this base, I'm going to use 3 different types of green. I've got Bermuda Bay, Aqua Green, and Green Diamond. Always make sure you give your pigments a good stir before you put them in. Okay, now I'm going to pop this in the pressure pot to cure. So we now have our base. That looks nice and green to suit our koala. So the next thing we have to do is glue him down, and I'm going to do that with some 5-minute epoxy. Now, I wasn't too sure whether or not I wanted to take this tag off or leave it on. It's connected by this little bit of plastic here. And I thought, you know what? This is an experiment, so why not leave it on? And we'll just see what happens to this piece of cardboard and this little piece of plastic. I mean, it may float, it may shrink, who knows? I guess we're going to find out. So let's glue him down, then we can mix up our river pour and get it poured over the top. Now, we definitely don't want this guy floating away. So I've mixed up a heap of 5-minute. So I think a bit of this might actually get absorbed into the fabric as well. Okay, let's hope that's enough, hey? Just making sure it's in the middle. Nice and centered. Okay, that's not looking too bad at all. Now, I'm probably going to leave this to sit overnight, I think, because I want to make sure that that 5-minute glue is well stuck. So I'm just going to throw a lid on so no dust gets in there, and then we'll come back tomorrow and mix up some more resin. Okay, that feels pretty good. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. So the next thing I'm going to do is mix up my river pour. I think I'm going to do about 1.2 litres. Should be enough, hopefully, to cover him. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this inside the vacuum chamber, and we're going to create a vacuum, pulling all the air out of the stuffed animal. Then when I release the vacuum, all the resin should go inside, and hopefully that gives us every opportunity of this actually working. Now, because this is a deep cast epoxy, we got plenty of time. So I'm going to take my time, make sure this is mixed really well. Then I'll work onto my other 2 cups. That'll give me a total of 1.2 litres. And then we can just pour it all in together in one hit. So I've finished mixing up my 3 cups, and as you can see, they are crystal clear. And that's because I took the opportunity to degas these in the vacuum chamber. You ready, little buddy? Now, although we have covered the koala, I have a feeling that once we pull the air out and replace it with resin, this level's going to drop. So I think what I might do is pop it inside the vacuum chamber. We'll create our vacuum, and then I think I might start mixing up a 4th cup just in case. Well, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little worried about this one. It's been vacuumed down now for about half an hour, and bugger all bubbles have come out of this koala, so who knows what's going to happen. So we are now at a point where we have such a great vacuum that we are essentially boiling the resin. You can see the bubbles that are coming up now. That's just boiling it. So we can't do any more with that. We have to release the air or the vacuum. And we'll pop this out now and we'll get our 4th cup in there. Well, as you can see, we did just introduce some more bubbles, so I am going to pop this back in the vacuum chamber just to get them out, and then we can put it in the pressure pot. So it has now been 3 days since we put the koala inside this pot, and I've got a bit of a bad feeling about this because about 4 hours after I put it in, I noticed a lot of heat on the outside of the pot. And I think that's mainly because I mixed up a lot of resin way above the manufacturer's specs. So I'm not sure what to expect here. I feel like we're going to have fractures, but I guess there's only one way to find out, and that is let the air out, take the lid off, and see what we got. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's take a look. No way. Well, I didn't expect that. Okay, are you guys ready to see my koala? I kind of feel like I need a drum roll, I think. Alright, here we go. Ta-da! Have a look at my koala. It's not grey anymore. It's changed colours. It's now like a peachy colour. In fact, it actually looks like a peach from on top here. Wow, I did not expect that. I honestly thought we were going to have air or fractures or bubbles, but it looks mint. Apart from it changing colour, which could be from a bit of heat, could just be from the fabric reacting with the resin, I'm not too sure. But it looks absolutely amazing. I think we should get it out of this container, that way we can have a better look. That was nice and easy. I can't believe how good this has turned out. I honestly thought we were going to get some bubbles or some fractures, but nothing. There is not a bubble on this thing. It looks absolutely amazing. I mean, even the tag, being cardboard, I thought for sure was going to leak a bubble, but there isn't anything anywhere. You can see on the back here that he still kind of looks a bit grey down the bottom and then fades to this beautiful peachy pinky colour. I think it looks great. I do have a little bit of the green resin that dripped on the container there. I might actually give it a bit of a sand and a buff, I think, just to get the shine up on it, but I'm amazed. Like even the eyes, I thought maybe the eyes might have some issues being plastic, but wow, this looks absolutely amazing. Even the fur on his ears. I mean, look at that. Oh, and look on top here. Remember I said it looks like a peach? I reckon it does anyway. Wow. Well, for an experiment, I guess you probably couldn't have asked for any better. I mean, maybe apart from keeping it grey, but apart from that, a stuffed animal inside of resin, it's doable. Slow cast epoxy, deep pour, river pour. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. So I just gave it a little buff and have a look how shiny it is now. It looks amazing. I can't believe we did it actually. I think if I was to do it again, I would do it outside of the pressure pot because I think curing under pressure does accelerate the process. So I think that's why we generated a bit of heat. And because I was using deep pour, I probably could have got away with just leaving it outside because it would have given it enough time for all the air to escape. Considering this thing was just chock-a-block full of air, I think we've done well. And all the fur just looks amazing. You can still see all the detail everywhere. It is so cool. I love it. We did it. A stuffed animal inside of resin. And I know you guys have been asking this for a while, so I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, let me know by hitting the like button, hit subscribe. I put out new videos all the time, experiments even. Yeah, leave me a comment, share this video, all the nice fun stuff. It's all free to do so it really helps me out a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will catch you next time.